Greetings. My name is Shevann, and I appreciate all that have been drawn to this message and this unique request. I think it would be fair to introduce myself. And I am an angelic elder, source elder, founder. We have many names of the Andromedan Oversoul. So you are welcome to, from your Facebook, join my YouTube channel to check out my messages, see what type of work I do, as I do sessions entitled or called Angelic Universal Regression Alchemy, which alchemy is a process of transmuting dark energy, lower vibrational energy and entities and assisting it to the light. So it's a process of transmutation of dark to the highest light and love. So we do actually remove entities, implants, portals, any foreign bodies, anything out of alignment from the vessel and send it to the light. So the unique request, we have a unique request that actually came in on a specific session I recently did, an aura session, Angelic Universal Regression Alchemy, where it has been requested that we put together a small group. This request came directly from Archangel Gabriel, along with several other elders that were present. The Oversouls were present, the Andromedan Oversoul was present. The Raw Oversoul works very closely with us, as the Raw Oversoul directly requested that we assist. And is also one of my oversouls, but my original oversoul is the Andromedan Oversoul. So, with the special request, this is unique. I have not participated, at least in this realm, in anything like this, as even that session was unique. As the individual we are being asked to assist has a very unique contract, and it's important to understand that she has a contract that does not pertain to us. And there are other individuals. We've been asked to start with this one particular individual, which, if you choose to proceed, names will become available. As we are sending love and light, it is necessary to know who we are assisting. So I do come to you with a unique request on behalf of the Oversouls and Elder Angelics. Before proceeding, it is important to understand that this message and task, should you choose to accept or decline of your own free will, could involve interference from the shadow government, the Cabal, and the Orion group. As the individuals we are assisting, that I cannot name unless you accept the task, are survivors of the MK Ultra mind controlling program and still have active implants and contracts. So they do still have active implants. So even with us assisting these individuals, they cannot know of what we are doing or even who's involved, as the government and shadow group or even the Orion group have access directly to the information that they have, as they do mind control and are able to extract certain information that they have. So basically, like I said, it's important that we understand that we do not have the same contract as they do. But there will be ongoing extra security protections put in place for those moving forward with the message, as well as those who accept and then are approved by the Oversouls for the task. So again, if you do not want to be involved, because it does involve the Orion group, which this does include even fallen angels and reptilians, it's important to understand what we are interacting with and dealing with. But it is a very unique and special task that I would be honored to move forward with you. But I totally understand that you have free will to not proceed, even if you would like to cut this message off now. I totally understand. Source understands, the angels understand, the volunteers, starseeds, angelics, like we all understand. So if you accept, it will be imperative to maintain your vibration in love and light and not turn to fear. So one of the messages that I received today is actually a love activation. It speaks of ownership. So you acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike and learn to love them all as lessons. So one of the biggest things that was coming forward about this individual's contract is it is a contract of maintaining balance of the light and the dark. And I will explain further. There's been several messages I've received since her session with the unique request that was put forward. So one of the messages that I will receive is I wanted further clarification on why I was asked to do the individual session. So I will share these messages. There are two specific messages I will share that I feel are necessary to hear in order to make a decision to proceed and assist with as much information as we can provide. Understand that aspects of her contract cannot be revealed. So some of this will be like the information we will provide will be what's necessary, and also to balance your protection in sending love and light. So what we're asking our participants to send love and light, and I will explain why. Because once you understand why you're being requested to join us, then it'll be a better, basically you'll be able to make a decision, understanding and making a free will choice. So the reason why I was asked to do this individual session, which her session I would never be able to release publicly, because she, and this is the answer from our oversoul, we actually have the same oversoul. And so the answer I was given is because she is your sister, and we knew you had the capacity to stand strong in love and not turn to fear. She needs to remember that she is love. Love is what empowers her. She needed to remember you as she feels alone. She needs to maintain her strength in love. We knew that you could handle it or handle doing her session. It would not push her away out of fear, but also maintain your boundaries for your safety. So we will be maintaining boundaries, extra protections. Archangel Gabriel had given me a warning of caution, as they are, and when they say they are referring to the government and the Orion group, are a real physical threat, yet you know you are stronger than them and will not turn to fear to create a situation where they can harm you. You know your power enough to know how you create. So the message I received the following day was, no weapon formed against us shall prosper. So they went on to explain more about her contract. The contract that she has does not apply to us or any individuals that would be participating in the meditations. So they have no claim or regulation over or about us. In her purest essence, in her full power, and this is the individual we will be assisting, she is extremely strong. In the next statement I'm about to say, it is important to listen to the explanation afterwards. As basically her contract is, if you're familiar with the Job story, it's a Job, similar to a Job contract. So basically it has been confirmed, or has been said directly from the Andromedan Oversoul, that this individual, and then there's another sister elder that I did a session with, which you can find that on my Facebook page. Any of you can message me directly if you'd like to watch that session as well. And hers was not allowed to be made public either, but I did dictate it. So, and another sister elder of the same oversoul are incorruptible. So to understand why that's necessary to know. The dark did not feel it was fair, that it was unbalanced, and that the light would surely win for souls of such high purity to incarnate here. So they didn't feel that it was fair that we would incarnate here. It felt like they didn't stand a chance, basically. So her contract is literally born of duality. During the session, multiple times, the archangels that I spoke to, there's multiple ones there, other elders there, but they said multiple times, this is to maintain balance. So her contract is literally born of duality to maintain the balance, is what I was told several times. It is literally a bet. It is literally a bet, or to give the dark ones the opportunity to turn her dark by any means other than death. Her contract is also not void until she leaves her vessel. She is also not allowed to end her contract voluntarily early. So she's not allowed to commit suicide. So what does she need from us? And this is most important, as it is all important. But what she needs from us, what they are asking of us that participate, is that she needs love and light and support. She and all of us are not functioning at our highest potential capacity. There's very few of us that are really going to even, get to the level of functioning at our highest potential capacity, especially in the third dimension. Even though vibrationally a lot of us are higher, but we're still here. Even at the fifth density level, you're still not at your highest potential. So that is why a group of us is being requested to assist her. She does not remember her full power. To be clear, only certain aspects of her contract are able to be shared. From what I have been told, this contract doesn't only affect her individual soul. This is important to know, even though they cannot tell me or confirm everything or all the elements of her contract. What has been revealed is that it does not only affect her specific soul or aspect. It actually has the potential to affect the timeline. And as we are one. We are one, and it is a bet, but they will not tell me exactly what could happen if she were to fail. However, again, she just needs that support, that strengthening, and that assistance to not give up. As I definitely honor her and any other soul, as she is not the only one. They did reveal to me a male that took on the same contract that's within her group. We will assist him as well. However, we are assisting her first. But I honor any soul, individual, or aspect that would accept a contract such as this. At this time, we are being called to assist our sister. This is one aspect of assisting and supporting humanity, ensuring that we maintain a positive timeline. Also understand that a significant level of light capacity or threshold has to be verified by the oversoul to assist. So even those that accept, it will be verified by the oversoul that you're able to continue or that you're able to participate. This is not a judgment. This is merely an indication that if you are approved, that you hold a certain threshold to where it will be beneficial. It will not harm or endanger you, as we all have families. But it is very important to maintain a very strong vibration of love, not turning to fear, and also a level of integration and healing. It is advised whether you continue or not with this direct mission that you have lower vibrational energy and entities transmuted or removed from your vessel. That is advised, as the removing of entities helps to raise the vibration of yourself as well as humanity. So I also want to note that we will be working with a number of elders. All the volunteers, that came here, you are starseed, you are angelic, you are a spiritual master. We appreciate you being here. We each have individual unique gifts, skill sets, missions. The more you integrate, the more you heal, the more you remember who you are, you remember your origin, you're on that path to succeed with your mission. So we applaud you for being here, and then we definitely applaud you for doing the work to remember who you are and integrate and unite with your higher self, as the connection to the higher self is of most importance. Reconnecting humanity to their higher selves and oversouls and source is primary. So there are a couple of elders I have in mind that will be setting up extra protection from this realm. So we're getting assistance from the higher realms, but it's also important to do certain things, energetic protections from this realm in the physical. So a donation of appreciation is requested from those in the financial position to contribute. It would be appreciated if I can, forward a gift to those that will be taking the extra time to set up protection for us if you decide to move forward. If you are interested in understanding or learning more about angelic universal regression alchemies, to clear your own vessel, to reunite, integrate higher aspects of yourself, integrate your higher self, clearing interference, removing entities, definitely send me a message directly. I appreciate you for sitting through this message. I appreciate you for even taking the time to consider if this is something you would like to assist with. We all have individual and group missions. It is such a unique time to be alive and experiencing this shift. We are experiencing the shift. We are on the positive timeline. And I appreciate your assistance in maintaining and doing your part. I love you and I honor you deeply. Have a beautiful day. Thank you.